How about now? Is there sound right now? Yes, no, maybe so. There's no sound. Hello, hello. Is there wait, yes or no? There is sound? Okay, good. Oh my gosh. So crazy. Anyways, let's rock, right? Ladies and gentlemen, live from the worldwide internet, Big Daddy Shin's proud to present Worldwide Wednesday! All right, thank you very much, everybody. Okay, now look, this is the thing that sucks about this whole thing, okay? Last week, I do this episode, all right? And it was like, I don't know, it might have been like 2 hours long because I did this show called Best in the World, okay? Oh. Okay, so if you guys don't know what it is, for the last 2 months, right before Halloween, right, I did this event. It's like I woke up someday, yes, I did say rock, thank you very much, Greg, okay? Now, what happened is I know, right? Hey, Bak Bak Song Moon, yes, Happy New Year, right? But this isn't Korean New Year. Korean New Year's in February. Yay. All right, so I got to do that whole StreamYard thing. But anyways, I've been working really hard. Oh, wait. If my boss is watching, I mean semi-hard on this one. Okay, but anyways, yeah, I was working really hard on doing, I mean, it's kind of weird. Because 2 months ago, I'm just a regular dude, right? Everybody knows that. It's like, oh yeah, Steve Shin, Big Daddy Shin. Yeah, coronavirus, I get it, whatever, okay? I'm not gonna wear a mask in here, it's my place. But so what happened is, I'm a regular dude, and then I woke up trying to, this whole thing on trying to help all the dancers all over the world and stuff, whatever. And then so as of like Sunday, I became an international belly dance producer. Yay! But what happens is, so this event was 72 hours, okay? 72 hours of nonstop lessons. Now, the thing is, I don't care what you do for 72 hours. I can't even sleep for 72 hours. But then I figure 72 hours is the magic number where, when you sleep, wake up, and then, oh my gosh, more belly dance, dance. You eat, you go to the bathroom, whatever. Belly dance, right? Marsha. So the thing is, it was one of those ones where I just want everybody involved. It was just sick, right? You had the teachers go in and you had like 150, 200. Someone even had like 280 students on there at one time. And then just seeing the joy of the teachers, like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. And seeing the people from all over the world, oh wow, this is awesome, right? I'm like, wow, I can't believe that I was able to pull it off, with a little help from my friends. Today's not singing, otherwise I would have probably sung a song right there, right? But to pull this off, right, I realized that, like, okay, there's certain things that I had to do that, like the day before, okay? I did... we did a thing where on Zoom, each email has like a password, okay? So first of all, some people are like, hey, are you gonna stay up all 72 hours? It's like, dude, I don't think I can. I mean, I have Harold the handyman, I have Luis, I have Jose the handyman, right? And then so I had a team, but I knew that ever since I introduced Maite, ladies and gentlemen, Maite, right? I knew I wanted to try and introduce everybody. But I'm thinking, gosh, 72 hours, I don't think I can do 72 hours, it's gonna be nuts. So what I did was, I was planning on sleeping until that thing started, but I couldn't because we put individual passwords on the emails for Zoom. So you people that do Zoom, you guys know that you guys could take that one Zoom link and give it to everybody, and they just come in and they take all your bandwidth, and then all of a sudden it's like crappy Zoom, right? So you could do one where you authenticate the people, and then they come in and they you need an actual email, like one entry per email. But I found out it was really difficult for people to sign in. So I realized instead of letting them in an hour before the thing started, we had to do it a day before. So that meant I had to stay online, and then, all of a sudden the people from like Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Florida, all that stuff, they're coming on. And then so I had a, necesito hablar en español, see? And then, and then the people from like, France, bonjour, the Germans, danke, guten Tag, right? And then the Hungarians, saraklak, just all the ones where I did all the different time zones, and I'm watching the people come in, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, I can't wait for this thing. It's exciting." And you get the Koreans, the Chinese, the Japanese. You had the Russians, and it's really exciting. I'm thinking, "Oh my gosh, all these people are going to come watch people's shows." I'm like, "Holy crap!" Right? So I was excited, but then next thing you know, it's tomorrow. I go, "Oh my gosh, did I really stay up 24 hours?" Next thing you know, I'm thinking this whole 72-hour thing. It's like, okay, 72 hours is a long time. What's a long time? I could sleep with it. But I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to stay up 72 hours. I just stayed up 24 hours. Plus the 12 hours from when I woke up in the morning. I go, oh my gosh, I'm going to be in trouble. But you know what? I'm just going to go for it, right? Why not? So I do it, and I figure, I'm just sitting here in my Herman Miller chair. Yeah, I had to floss a little that way, this whole $700 chair. And I figure all I do is like, ladies and gentlemen, live from Tokyo, Sadia, right? Like that stuff. And it went really smooth, and then people are having a lot of fun. But then when I got to about maybe like 58 hours in a row, people are telling me like, hey, dude, you better, get this. The day before, right before I did that whole, like, see if the other people could go in, I'm just doing emails just nonstop. I can't get in. What's my code? I'm just, right? I still do my World Wide Web, right? And then, or my World Wide Wednesday, and I'm talking about the show for literally 2 hours, almost like that, right? And then I go, gosh, that was nuts. I told what every dancer meant to me in my friendship and whatever. And then I look on and I see Tracy Wargo says, no sound. I was like, dude, that sucks. Yeah, I was tired. 55 hours. So anyways, I do that. I figure, okay, as a fail for last week for the Worldwide Wednesday, I apologize, right? So I figure I give you good stories. What happened was, I started going in, and then, I had to figure out what to do. So from whatever 55 to something 05, so that 10 minutes, right? I introduce the people, and then I have to, either watch, I go back there, go on the exercise bike, right? But what happened is I wasn't hungry, but I knew when it was about, every time 55, I would show my face, and then they knew that it was almost time to go. There's no sound on the video now, Christine? What? Wait a minute. Time out. Can you guys hear me? Yes? Can you guys hear me? Hold on. I need a sound check. HP Jones, we need gospel night. Can you hear me, or can you? No. Okay, there we go. All right, good. All right, sorry, Christine. So what happened is when we did this, right? I'm doing it, and people saying, dude, you look like crap, right? Thank God, Harold the handyman, he was logged into my computer, okay? So he could see me through the camera, and then so if I'm like nodding off, I would get a bunch, my phone would get blown up. Wake up. It was like the nanny cam, right? But it's like the Big Daddy Shin cam, right? So, and then he's like, dude, you got to get some rest. We'll take over. I'm like, no. I could do this. I want to introduce my teacher. But, she's like, Saturday night. What day is it now? Thursday. I could do it, right? And then people, they'll just message me, dude, are you okay? You're okay. Yeah, we're okay. And then, but what happened is my body just shut down. I had to go outside for a walk. I drove my car to a park right down the street. And then when I came back, I parked my car. Next thing you know, I'm out. It was just, I was like, oh my gosh, it's dark. Holy crap, did I miss the show? Is it next week, right? I go inside, and then things are going crazy. I go, oh my gosh. And I couldn't think. I was like really groggy. And then so we got it taken care of. And then they're like, dude, you got to sleep. You're going to get in trouble. I'm like, dude, no. My teacher's in 2 hours. I made this whole show for her, right? I wanted her to, get more students and stuff. I have to introduce her. No, you better sleep now and whatever. And they're like, so I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'll lay down for a second. So, I'm lying down. I'm texting my friend Jill. I go, yeah, they want me to rest right now. It's like, she's all, are you going to introduce the team? Yeah, I'll be up in 2 hours, right? And then what happened, as soon as I pressed send, it was 2:30. I go, oh my gosh, I missed her. I literally slept for 4 hours. 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 6 hours. And then so I'm like, oh my gosh, but I felt better. And I went the whole way through after that. But, in like 5 days, I had like 6 hours of sleep. And you know what happened? People said, dude, do you realize you could have died? I'm like, thank you for telling me now. I didn't know I could die just by like, staying up all night. I just thought I'd just be really, excited. But they're like, oh no, you could have died that way. I'm like, thanks for telling me. And everybody says, no, I try to tell you. I try to tell you. No, you didn't. Saying like, yeah, you should go to sleep. Or you should take it easy. That's one thing. But if they said, dude, you're going to die. Okay, I better go to sleep. So anyways, I didn't die yet. But afterwards, it's like just the thing where it's like we put together this show. I mean, I say we, it's like me and the whole teachers and the participants and stuff. It was something just so incredible that we're just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did it. Because most of you people know I'm that dude that just totally messes around. I know, right, Tracy? We had no idea. And then so thing is, yeah, Karen, we profited enough to eat like pastrami sandwiches the next day. I mean, as a week before, I thought I was going to lose like about $10,000. It was nuts. So just so you know, but so to actually break even on a show like this, I mean, you're talking, 7 continents, 45 countries, right? And then everybody is watching at the same time. So some people are tripping out, like, it's nighttime and you see like the teachers teaching a day and you're like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's like sunlight over there, right? And then some people are watching the other people do their thing, right? Like I heard one of the funny stories was like some lady, she had her camera on, she's dancing, and then her husband comes in, are you still in front of that thing right now? I was like, oh my God, I wish I would have seen that. And then another one, it's like, someone, like the husband was carrying the baby behind on the couch and the girl's dancing and then the baby starts crying and then she takes the baby and she's dancing. I mean, all these different things that, I wish I could have seen it, but it was pretty crazy. Yeah. Tracy, you seen it. Thanks a lot. And Tracy, you should get on the email list too, so you could take the curtain calls. So, it was just crazy because you hear the people, like you go from all the different countries. And one of the things that I learned from this is everybody who does not speak English speaks better than people who speak English, right? Because, like English, it's like, oh yeah, that's how he talks. Oh yeah, Big Daddy Shin, he talks like a Southern California person or someone from New York or Texas, all that kind of stuff. But no joke, anybody from a foreign country that speaks English, it sounds hot. I'm going like, oh my God. Right? Just talk, right? So, but thing is, it's so crazy. I mean, I wonder if, us, we speak Spanish. Does it sound hot to like the people like in Mexico? Yes, yo quiero un quesadilla in, I mean, I don't know if it sounds the same. Sprachen Sie Deutsch? Deutsch, whatever. So the thing is, it's kind of unfair in this world that like America, like we don't get that benefit of the doubt, right? We have to speak English well, but the thing is when other people speak, oh my gosh, it sounds like, I don't know. But anyways, that was that, and I had a really good time, and yes, I mean there's a lot of different stuff. We're going to do a curtain call. I mean, we try to make this show most affordable for everybody. Okay. So the idea was basically back to back so many times Zoom meetings. So people could see from all over the world, they could see these dancers and then, different styles and, have a good time. And then so, are we going to do it again? Well, okay. Honestly, I didn't want to do this again. You know why? Because these last couple months sucked. It was horrible. I mean, my sleep thing, now I know that I could have died doing this thing, the whole sacrifice for whatever. It's like, I don't want to do that. But thing is, when I'm getting the email responses and stuff like this and people they really enjoyed it, I'm like, gosh, you know what? I kind of have to do this, And it's really funny. The funny thing is, I'm not a belly dancer. Yeah, I take classes with Fatim. I like hanging out with belly dancer girls. I get it, right? And then so it's really fun. But what happens is when I seen what this event meant to a bunch of people, I'm like, okay, I got to do it, right? And then so, we'll see how it goes in the future, right? But I don't really want to think about that. I was thinking about, Aisha. Yeah, Aisha Babakar, you're watching the thing. Thank you very much. So Aisha is one of these star belly dancers from Egypt. And then actually we're going to do curtain calls. So what happens is some people, okay, after a show, you take a bow. They go, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for so-and-so, right? And then so they go and they take a bow. But what we're going to do is for the Best in World family, the people that actually attended the show, you know what? Since you guys, there's only like 10 people watching my thing right now anyway, okay? If you give me your emails and stuff, okay, I'll put you on the email list. So when you see the Best in World exclusive workshops, then you'll get the notification and you guys could actually go. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that as a special like gift for the people. Like, hey, the curtain call for Aisha Babakar, right? We're going to actually set a date and then the time. And then the only way you could go for free is if you bring a friend, so we could have like, 400 people in there. It'd be nuts, right? And then so people will be able to go see their thing and great. Now, the thing is, we had 72 people, and then we only have 50 more weekends until, the next Best in World. That's, I'm like, gosh, okay, I guess I'm going to have a busy whole week. Yeah, so Sadia, you'll be able to do your curtain call as well, okay? Now, thing is, now look, Eric asked me, hey, could you have pre-recorded of the individual 70 intros and have whoever work a thing? No, because if you see the video of, like, the example is the one with me and Mercedes, you could hear me talk, and then she's responding to me on the same thing. That's valuable to me. Because thing is, being able to talk to these people, it's like it's proof that the guy that you guys have been watching, that I know these people. No, I'm kidding. I mean, of course, I could be like, ladies and gentlemen, so right, and then they do it. But I'm not a big guy on recorded stuff. I want it live. Because the reason why we watch live stuff is because something could go wrong, right? Because if we want to watch a perfect thing, then, you guys watch me sing. No, I'm kidding. No, if you do, you want to watch somebody's perfect thing, whatever, yeah, you watch a YouTube video or something like that. But thing is, when you do live, yeah, you want to see them in person. You could write something in the chat. They might respond to you. They might not. Who knows, right? Like you try to talk to a pretty girl and then they don't respond to you. It's kind of like my Friday nights. Thank you very much. Hold on a second. There we go. So yeah, and then so the whole thing about, we got to just up our game and with the whole connections, trying to make like a TV show and stuff. Because, as we're trapped in our homes, unless you live in Asia, no joke, Asians, they're like out, If there was like a Disneyland in Asia, they'd be hanging out in Disneyland right now. Wait, there is one, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, Greg, you guys see me do mistakes and everything. That's why I figure, it's like the human being of this stuff. That's actually one of the reasons. Okay, these shows, they're totally imperfect. Something could go wrong. That's why I don't lose weight, just so you know. Because if I lost weight and I looked perfect, no one would want to watch my stuff. They'd be go, gosh, look at this big dad Shin. He's like too perfect. No, I'm kidding. But But the main thing is, it's like when you, okay, so when you do these type of stuff, it's like, you know, I just want to see people just be people, right? But that's just what I want to see. You know, I don't want to see, you know, people doing stupid things and getting hurt or whatever, right? But it's like, that's why, so my videos, it's like, you know, no one's going to really watch my stuff. I mean, maybe some people, like, I mean, right now, I'm getting like the world's record of people watching, and it's like 12. But that's fine. No way. Okay, Tokyo Disney and Hong Kong are open, and I'm really upset. Because thing is, in California, the original Disneyland, yeah, we'll be lucky if they're like still in business, right? Not it's a small world, it's a bankrupt world over there. I couldn't even say it. Sorry, that's a bad joke. Let me get it. Yeah. I get it. Gosh. Okay, so that one kind of hurt. So I mean, they can't all be good jokes. But what is it? Yeah, so you know, with everything closing and then like people trying to like step up their game, like Six Flags. So thing is, their special thing is, ooh, you could drive through Winter Wonderland and Magic Mountain. It's like, I don't want to drive through Magic Mountain. I don't even want to drive to Magic Mountain. And then once you get there, you got to actually drive in Magic Mountain. That's horrible. That's bad, you know. So, anyways, I'm seeing how it is over there. But in the meantime, it's like I figure, okay. Not that I have more things to do, okay? But I figure, okay, I do everything that's like little distractions, okay? So thing is, there are times, and you're going to see when I do it, where I just don't do anything. I just sit there and just look at the park and talk about, you make my videos, like, here I am at the park doing this. Or, you know, you guys know what I do. Some of you guys do. And then there's not too much monumental. I mean, yeah, I teach at my school, and I do a great job. Okay. Not that I'm like, you know, being biased on it, but yeah, okay, I'm really good at my job. Okay. But what happens is sometimes, you know, you do the distraction on working like hours, your eyes hurt from the computer, all the things. So what I do, I go to the distraction on, you know, go outside, you know, go eat, get Korean barbecue, go Tommy Burgers or whatever, right? In and out. And then you go back and forth. And so, you know, you do that, but every day is the same. And next thing you know, I figure, okay, you know, I got to do some other challenge. Okay, you know, why don't I just do this worldwide belly dance festival that's going to, you know, reach out to everybody. So I did that, right? And then so, oh yeah, Carla, Disneyland is not going to open for a very, very long time. But Carla, since now you know me, and you know I live by Disneyland, I usually have a season pass, let me know. I'll be your tour guide. Why not, right? So that's the whole thing about my whole videos. You know, people they go, gosh, you know, this guy could be like my best friend and stuff like this. Since you were, you know, we're like friends now. We hung out for 72 hours, right? It's like, shoot, let's go. Why not, right? I think all you have to do is travel from, are you Indonesia? I forgot what country you're from. Carla, where are you from? Oh, Australia, eh? That's pretty far away. But anyways, yeah, bring a koala bear. Thank you very much, right? So anyways, this whole thing is a distraction from the distraction. So not that I needed more distraction. I figure, dude, Greg, you never want to come. You know, I mean, your family has passes, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, you know, I'm on the way. You guys could pick me up and then go to Disneyland, but no, we're going to go by ourselves and hang out with the mom and stuff like that. Yeah, right? And now you want the sweatshirts, right? No, I'm kidding. I thought you guys had my stuff. Okay, I need another distraction. So what happens is people know that I'm trying to buy a house, right? I figure I'm not going to stay here forever. The people that know me know that I want to buy a house so I could take care of my mom for the rest of her life. But thing is, I'm not going to do it living in Bellflower or Norwalk or, you know, some Long Beach or whatever, right? I want to get at a place where it's like a pretty nice area so she'll enjoy it, right? But thing is, my job is an hour and a half away. So one day, if I become like higher in the district, I'm going to have to move closer to over there. So I figure, okay, you know what? I have a certain area. Ah, Mariela, ¿cómo está? See? Okay. So, what is it? Yeah. So what happened is I found a place. Okay. So, I figured, you know what? I'm going to look for a house. And then I want a place with a nice view, something I could kind of afford. Even if I could barely afford it, I mean, I don't spend money on gas, and I just want a nice whatever. And then so I figure, okay, I'm going on my whole thing thinking like, okay, if I don't use an agent, I could get a better deal because the other agent will give me like a double commission, and then whatever. Yeah, okay, might work, might not, right? But then I saw this place. I went there, right? I'm like, wow, this looks pretty nice. Driving up there. So driving up to this area, right? I always think of this when I want to go buy a house. It's like when you drive through, I want people to go like, oh my gosh, look at these houses. I wonder what Shin's house is going to look like, right? I don't want it to be like, oh God, I hope my car doesn't get broken into, right? So anyways, we do that, right? So no, I would not buy a house in LA area, vicinity, because it's like everything's shut down, right? Anyways, so I go up the thing. I'm like, wow, these are awesome. And I saw the house. I'm like, oh my gosh, awesome. Nice view, whatever, right? And then this is a day where they didn't have open house. And then so I go, okay, I think I want this house. I contact the person, the realtor. And they took a while. They weren't the best realtor ever. So I figure, okay, I have to call, one of my brother's best friends. Okay. So I went there, and then I actually met the owner, nice Filipino dude. And he, yeah, after 30 years, we're going to be leaving and stuff. And, oh, okay. I'm trying to be nice to that dude. Maybe he's going to like me. And then, so when you bid, so just so you know, in Southern California, when you have a house that's like around $600,000, maybe up to $700,000, maybe up to $8, these houses go by very, very fast. Okay. So I figure, okay, when they get the bids, and then maybe, whatever. But I look at the place, and it was only worth a certain amount. I'm like, okay, you guys are asking for this, but there's just something I just don't like about this house. I don't know what it was. It's like this weird feeling or something, And then so I told my agents like, hey, why don't you bid this much on the house? Okay. And then so she bids it, and then she gets the thing back, like this thing where the sellers are supposed to like say what's wrong with the house, and it said like no energy efficient tubing and stuff. And then I'm like, yeah, that's not too bad. Maybe Harold the handyman can help me. But then when you read underneath it, it said, yeah, somebody died, right? Within 3 months, or October, right? Somebody died in there. I'm going, holy crap, And then she said, oh, but it's natural causes, stuff like this. I'm like, all right, I get it. So I'm talking to Harold going like, it's a pretty nice house and stuff, but someone just died. He's like, you know what? People die every house and whatever. And I'm like, I know, but you know what? My mom's going to crap if I buy a house and she just knows someone just died right away. But, so I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'll bid lower or whatever. I mean, I ended up not bidding it. Then I talked to the realtor again, and then she's like, oh yeah, they've someone bid like, really high and stuff. I go, that's fine. She said, you didn't want that house anyway. I go, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. The plumbing, but she said, yeah. And then plus all the people that died there. I go, what are you talking about? She said, didn't you see the report? I go, yeah, somebody died natural causes. No, she said, somebody's. She said, 20 people died in the last 10 years there. I go, oh my God. 20 people died in this house. I don't care if it's like a nursing home or whatever they do. There has to, 1 out of 20 of those dead bodies should be a ghost. But thing is, if I bought that house, and I mean, my mom, she gets on me on certain things too, right? But if I go over there and then we go, oh my gosh, 20 people died in here, Steve, what are you doing? Are you trying to kill me? Is this your death house? Is this Haunted Mansion without Disneyland? Without Mickey Mouse? All your Disney crap is not going to make it happily ever after. I don't want to be ghost number 1,000, right? And then so I'm like, oh my gosh, 20 people, that's 2 people a year, right? And then if me and my mom are the only people living that year, you know what the odds? Okay, I know it's a bad joke, and my mom's gonna kill me when she sees this, right? I don't know. She's probably pissed off that I didn't even start off at 6 anyway. But thing is, I'm like, wow. The whole thing about the whole, it's like the whole spirit thing and what people talk about, like, oh yeah, afterlife. Some people believe in God, some people don't, and whatever. But it's crazy. And then it goes the whole stuff where, like one of my friends, one of my new friends, we started talking about the whole stuff, and then she starts telling me stories about how she encountered spirits and stuff like this, and I go, not this again. There's this time in my life where it's like I was meeting, like I stopped going to church for a while, right? And then I started meeting all these people that saw spirits and ghosts. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is horrible, right? Because, then someone said, oh yeah, this is a really, really long story, but it's like, it's not that I'm going to tell you it, but it's the fact is back to back to back people. It's like, for like a month, I was meeting people that all saw ghosts, right? I'm like, gosh, this sucks, And then one guy said, oh yeah, something, so they might want something from you. It's like, what? I don't want to talk to these ghosts. What? It's like Sixth Sense. It's like, what, the others? They're like, yeah. I go, oh. So the whole thing is when, the whole thing about ghost things totally tripped me out, because people are talking about like, oh yeah, and then it's like, I hear a lot of people that tell their ghost stories and they're like really believe it, and you could see it in their eyes when they talk about it. It's like, look, okay, I'm glad that I'm glad we're friends. I kind of got to go. But I remember one of the stories, like I dropped the girl off, right? And she goes, oh yeah, she goes, yeah, why don't you come in and stuff? It's like, I'm not going to go in there. You live with ghosts. And then she said, oh, don't be such a, whatever. Just go. Okay. So when I went in there, it's like I was supposed to help her out with some type of report on a computer or whatever. And then I go in there and everything is like super duper clean, right? And I'm going, gosh, this is so freaky. Now that she told me that she lives with ghosts, right? And then she's all, okay, so you guys are looking at the thing, and then there's her living room here, her bedroom here, and then she goes, okay, so where do you want to, do all the computer stuff? It's like, no, we're going to be right here. I go, oh my God. I couldn't, I just want to ignore that she was looking that way. And then, me being a dumb butt, I still went in. And then, I'm hanging out and, I have all the stuff on the floor, just spread it out and everything. And then I should have told this during Halloween. And then what happened, she's, I'm focused on the work. And when people just tell you stuff, they're like, oh yeah, do you want this? Do you want some water? It's like, yeah. And I remember she said, do you want me to light a candle? Specifically. I go, yeah. Light a candle, whatever you want to do. She said, I'm not talking to you. I go, what? She goes, I'm not talking to you. And I go, you're kidding me. I go, who are you talking to? She said, I'm talking to them. I go, all right. You're telling me you see people right there, right? And she goes, yeah. I go, what is it? Is it your grandmother? Is it your dad? No. They're like in the ocean somewhere. This person, and I go, okay, where's this person from? Yeah, I'm being a smart butt, right? And she goes, I don't know where they're from. They could be, like how you're from California, I'm from Texas. They could be from, well, Arcadia, get Arcadia, right? I go, see, we don't even understand. It's like mumble jumble. And I go, oh my God. And then so right then, I just got like a shiver. I'm just thinking like, oh God. So I said, okay, are they offended that I'm saying talking like this? She's all, yeah. And I go, I'm sorry. Thinking like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm dealing with this crap, right? And then so we're doing the stuff, and I'm teaching. I'm going, okay, this is what we do. Da, 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 da. I'm sitting Indian style on the ground, and then all of a sudden, I felt like a blanket of coldness from here all the way to my butt, and I go, okay, why do I feel like I have a big cold blanket on my back? She goes, yeah, well, they're trying to see what you're doing. I go, oh, God. You know, I'm sitting there. And thing is, normal people run, right? But thing is, I'm no bee. I figure I'm going to go, right? Okay, so, you know, I'm still doing it, trying to pretend, you know, like, okay, it's just my imagination and all this stuff, whatever. Yeah. So afterwards, we finish the stuff, and she goes, "Oh, okay, let's go watch a movie and stuff." I go, "I don't want to watch a movie. I want to go home." She goes, "No, you said we're gonna watch Moulin Rouge or stuff like this." I go, "No, I had a weird day. I need to go home." She goes, "No, no, no, no." I'm like, "Okay, fine. We'll watch the movie." So I'm sitting on the floor on the couch like this, right? And then she has a space in between us, and then she's right there, right? And then what happened is I'm watching this, right? And I see her corner of my eye go like this. Like boom, 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 boom. I go, no, she didn't do that. She didn't do that, right? We start watching the movie, I go like this, right? And all of a sudden we're watching the movie, and all of a sudden half my body right here is like totally chilled. I'm like, fudge, this is bad. I'm going to put it underneath the blanket. So I put it under the blanket like this, right? And then I'm like, gosh, what if I offend this ghost? So I took my arms out like that. And then so I'm just sitting there. I didn't even want to go to the bathroom, you know? Because what? I'm going to go to the bathroom, and this ghost is going to follow me in there, look at my thing, and go, hey, look at, you know? No. So I'm holding my pee. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to go home. This sucked. It was one of the worst days of my life, right? Finally, it's over and, you know, all that kind of stuff, and, you know, I go home. But thing is, this is just one of the stories where it's like the very next day, I met somebody that spoke to ghosts, and then, you know, someone called me up saying he owed me like $300 from like five years ago. He's like, yeah, and then so that dude saw ghosts. Everyone's seeing ghosts. I'm like, gosh, this really sucks. It really did. And what happened is one of the persons said, like, you know what? You might have something that these people want. It's like, what? I'm just some regular dude, right? And then he said, no. Seriously, did you ever wish things on things and they happen? And then so, yeah, I mean, 3 times I wish bad things on people. Okay. So like first time, you know, someone was just, I don't want to tell you what happened, but I wished something on this one girl, it happened. And then also wish someone, I know another girl that did something to somebody, it happened. Right. And then the third one, I could tell you this one. I was driving on the freeway in the city of Irvine, right by Camelot, or the golf castle, whatever. So people in Irvine, they know what I'm talking about. So I'm driving, and I drive like an old man. Even when I was a young man, I still drove like an old man. So I'm driving about like 75, 80 miles an hour on the freeway late at night, and someone just passed me over. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope that guy gets an accident, right? Almost immediately, that person just starts skidding in the middle of the freeway and just spun out. And I go, okay, I'm done with this bad wishing. I can't do it, because thing is, I have like this magical power thing, and even, you know, it's totally coincidence. I'm not gonna say like, you know, I'm this person, whatever, you know. But he told me, yeah, see, you have this gift. I go, I don't want this gift. He's like, yeah, and then see, if God gave you a gift, and then you wish bad things, these familiar spirits, they're gonna go and they're gonna make sure it happens. So they go, look, God, you gave him this gift, and I go, no, dude. Come on, this is all once upon a time stuff, you know? I'm just me. He goes, did you ever wonder what would happen if you wish good things on people? And then I said, I don't know, right? So that's about the time I started teaching. And then when I did it, I would go to a bunch of Angel games, right? California Angels. And then they went from being crappy, and then they won the World Series. And then I'd root on the Mighty Ducks, and then they won the Stanley Cup. And then they, you know, USC football. And then when I went and I taught in South Central LA, it's like all my teams would win, right? It's like this whole thing where I would set this thing, because I didn't care about being negative. I'm just thinking about all the happiness stuff, right? And then so it turns out that a lot of people would actually call me up and just like, you know, like they're, oh man, my life's whatever. I don't know why it feels better when I talk to you. You know, I became that friend. You know, some of you dudes out there, you guys know exactly what friend you're talking about. The one that like, you know, they come up and they shoulder to cry on. As soon as they're better, they bounce. They're gone, right? They go straight back to Australia. But anyways, so yeah, I know. I root on the Dodgers, and yeah, 3 years in a row they lost, but they should have won. And then the year that I'm not there, they win. I'm like, you know. But anyway, so what happened is there was like this big karma thing, and then, you know, my whole Big Daddy Shin page about like happiness and everything. Yeah, you know, I just like to go do things and being happy. I'm not going to worry about what's going on in the world. And oh, I know. Yeah, so it's sorry, I have some UCLA fans on here. But, you know, the whole thing is about, you know, all I could give the world is like happiness. It's not like I'm, you know, I mean, I'm 50 now. I can't believe it. I'm like almost dead, right? But thing is, it's like, I just want to make my world a better place. I know it sounds selfish with my world, right? But my world is all of you guys that are watching. You guys take part in my things. I take part in your things. And, you know, you call me up and say, hey, let's go out to eat, or, you know, whatever. Even the people that write bad comments on my stuff, right? It's like, oh, you look like a thumb. Oh, you know, your voice is annoying. Why are you saying this? Why are you wearing the same thing since last week? I mean, you know, so to speak. So, yes, Monique, Happy New Year. So, hey, Tracy, I don't see ghosts. It just turns out that people that I see, oh, what was that? No, I'm kidding. No, it just turns out that people, like I come across these people and I have no idea. Maybe it's something like on that Soul movie. But thing is, okay, so I'm a religious guy, and so I believe in God. And so my moral set, even though sometimes I don't talk like it, I still have a really good set of morals. So what happens is, if you believe in God, you believe in, you know, a lot of other spiritual stuff and everything too, right? So the thing is, I'm not denying that there's things out there and whatever, right? But it's a thing where, you know, could be there. Do I want to focus on trying to find these things? No. Because, okay, if I have this gift and I see like some type of thing, I will freak the F out and I will probably go into hiding. Thanks, Carla. So Carla says she thinks I have a pure spirit. And then so, but yeah, it's like, you know, I just want to just be me. I come up and I do my stuff, my Worldwide Wednesdays, and I do, you know, on Friday I'll sing a song or 10. I couldn't believe I did the singing thing on Friday, right? I mean, I'm there in the middle of a show and then I go and I sing the stuff. So it's all about happiness. I'm not going to worry about anything else, because in the big scope of things, right? So here we are. Here's the Earth. Let's say here's the Earth, right? And it's part of a solar system. And the solar system part of, you know, the different universes or galaxy, right? All different galaxies, big universe. So this whole room right here, right? Even if I had like a speck of dust in this whole thing, you know, our solar system is not even that. So in the whole scope of stuff, does it matter if I'm late to work? Pfft, no. But the thing is, for this moment, I'm going to be happy. And by the way, if my boss is watching, no, I'm never late to work. Hold on, let's see this one. There you go. Thank you very much. So, anyways, that's how it goes, and I'm happy that things are going. But anyways, I know that it is time to go, because you guys are going like, no, we don't want any more. You guys are going so thing. So I'm going to end it. And since I didn't get to end it with this song the other day, I'm going to sing a song. Yay. Hold on. Let me get this. It seems like forever since I did this. How do I work this? All right, everybody. Well, I guess if you have a question, I'll answer the question. But if you don't have any questions, I'm going to go, right? Because I have things to do. I really don't, but I'm supposed to say that because, you know, I don't want to feel loserish. Okay, let's go. All right, here. Ready? All right. This song is for all of you out there that enjoyed Worldwide Wednesday. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you. Stop. Okay, you know what? You know what, Tracy? You are totally right. Okay, this Worldwide Wednesday is turning to a special thing. Okay, so I'm going to keep going, but I have to go to my my Firefox. All right, so I have a surprise for you guys. Okay, I wanted to go and like watch Netflix and chill by myself, but here we go. Here, let me get this. And then since some people wanted to hear me sing, okay, fine, I'll sing a song. And then hopefully I don't get blocked copyrighting on this, but we'll see. Okay, let's see. This one right here. Yeah, no, Tracy, she's on Facebook, and then she said, oh, he should sing this song. I'm like, oh, man. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, I got sick the other day. Oh, shoot. Okay, here we go. Ready? This song is for Tracy and everybody. All right, here we go. Just for all the ghosts, right? Whoa, oh, my love, my darling, I hungered for your touch alone. Lonely time, in time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. God, speed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open doors of the sea. Yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for Steve. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Whoa, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch alone. lonely time. And goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. God, speed your love to me. Thank you very much, everybody. So, when Tracy said, yeah, sing Ghost, I'm like, okay, I mean, why not, right? So go to Light. So so if the people that watch Ghost, then you understand the In and Out Cup. But anyways, I think that's it. Since I don't have any more requests, right? We have like 9 people. So if you wanted one, let me finish with the goodbye song, right? All right, everybody. Yes. Here we go. All right, you guys. I'll see you next time, right? Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Yes, I'm glad that we had these last 2 weeks together. Some a little bit more, some a bit longer. But you know what? There's always coming back on Friday. Friday, 8 o'clock. I'll get some singing for you, and then we'll see. Right? Happy New Year, everybody. Woo! Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. No, Jill, I forgot to sing this song at the end of Best in World, A Taste of Belly Dance. Next year, I'll have to do it. Here we go. Happy trails to you till we meet again. All right, everyone. I can't cut to this thing, so anyways, thanks for watching, and I guess I will see you next time.